numbers on them. Here we have Matt McGill from somewhere in Southern Oregon. His first shot of the match, 2-game match against Eric Mattingly from Tacoma, Washington. Dead flush. He made a run late with that ball, and he's been lined up ever since. Eric has thrown some old storm ball. He said it has at least 1 million games on it, and he's giving it everything he has on each shot. Both seem to be lined up early.
What's up, Dean?
What's going on? Got the mechanic here. Put in the heavies.
Watching some world-class bowling here.
Eric is not the fastest bowler in the world. In fact, he is a pain crossing with this tournament because he takes his time.
I like crossing with him. His extra time made sure he didn't make a single dumb mistake. Like me.
Like me. Oh man, they are lined up.
Matt McGill's been solid all tournament.
Yeah, especially late. He didn't let anybody from behind catch up to him. We were all trying. Like he grabbed that one a little bit. Big forward. Right. It's a great church to score on the monitors wrong.
How do you think they played today, Dean?
I thought they played horrible. I hate this pattern. Wanted to withdraw after about game 7. He did that one really good. I thought he had the best ball reaction today on this pattern, minus Dan Jackson, who's a freak.
Well, when me and Steve came up with these patterns, we wanted to make sure there was a lot of different styles that could play. We didn't want to shut anybody out, so we knew if you had the chops, you could make it.
And all 4 bowlers made it are very versatile. Eric doesn't normally bowl a lot of tournaments, but he was practicing this week at Bolero, and he said that he's going to start bowling more, and he obviously should. Kicks out the 10, the heavy gold pins. Gotta take over for a couple minutes. I'll stuff my face. Start.
Oh yeah.
That's old.
That's a working line, baby. That's a working line. That's a working line.
up a little bit.
Yeah, one of the keys is you got to get all the way over for the Brooklyn.
Right.
Alright, Matt's coming back up on his good lane. Expect a strike here.
Really?
Mm-hmm. As soon as he overcomes 28, it's going to be smooth sailing for Matt.
Is this live or is it edited later? So I can swear.
Missed a wide there.
Oh.
I have to call this one after one. I have to call this set or this match after one.
Oh, nice backup ball. Oh, yeah. Action out of the back. A sweet backup ball.
Got the 5
In the hole. That's a good line for the gold pins. You really want to stuff the pocket. Light hits will not carry with the gold pins unless you really swish them.
We know this from experience.
Like another quality shot. High flush. Mr. Manley's all calm, cool, and collected like he does this every day. I like that ball. Oh, stinking 10-pin.
Hurts a spare.
Yeah, I'm glad I cleaned up the pin setters last week. You guys have a close-up on them right now on 27, 28 here.
Yeah, they look mighty clean, squeaky clean, huh? Put some extra elbow grease into that one.
Oh yeah, had nothing else to do last week.
Getting ready for the fall league season.
Yes, sir.
Well, that looks good.
Oh, Messenger left a 6-pin. It was going for it though.
86. When he gets this one, he's up like 90 pins. It's a 2-game match, though. Plenty of time left.
Oh! He's smacking around like Don Mattingly, you know what I mean?
Doesn't matter, light, high, he's carrying everything right now.
He's going yard here.
Eric still has a max out score of 300. McGill is left with 200. That's his maximum score. It's a win. Don't matter.
10 in the pit.
I wonder if Tanner Spacey, who's on deck next in this match, is watching Eric and getting a little worried.
What do you think the color is on Eric's shirt? Is that fuchsia?
That might be fuchsia, maybe magenta.
Oh, magenta. That's a good. Infrared and magenta.
The match just missed wide again. He's a little lost, especially on that right lane. Do you like the way he shoots his spears though? Dead straight.
Oh yeah, he's covering everything.
I'm sure he's thinking right now he needs to do something to finish out this game of strikes, and I know that he needs a huge game. Game 2, he's going to be down quite a bit.
The light hit is just not forgiving on the gold pin.
Man. Matt was lights out the last 4 games. Maybe that break slowed down his momentum. Versus spare. Eric is 2/3 of the way through this game. I don't know, is there a bonus for a perfect game here at Triangle?
I don't know. I'd have to look into the fine print of the tournament rules. I'm thinking I made a tough shot here and Eric's making it look easy.
Another weird shot from Mattingly. Gets front 9 here. The most Matt can shoot is 178. So if Eric hits this one, he has at least a 100 pin lead going into the second match, or second game. Uh-oh. Oh! 4-9.
Nice run.
Eric's really good at shooting splits. One surprise me. No, just gets the one. A nice 266. Matt here can double. He can get it within 90. Matt just is completely lost on the right lane, and both lanes for that matter. Oh, nice. He looks like he's a good split shooter. We're gonna wash out and split this game.
It's a nice consolation prize in the 10th.
If he strikes, it'll be a 110 match. Looks like Matt went to go grab a different ball. Let's try to find something there. Alright, 165 for Matt. 266 for Eric. Eric has a 101 pin lead going into game 2. Taking it right. Eric will start off game 2. He was 4-9 on this lane last time. That lane might be starting to hook more. He's lucky to break up the split and lead just to 610. Which is sure he'll convert. All he has to do is shoot 200, and he's guaranteed to advance to base 10 Spacey in the semifinal round.
So do I get a microphone?
No, we just talk into it. So just talk. Matt starts out with a strike. He needs all of them.
To say the least.
To say the least. And Eric only needs a 200 to shut him out.
Mathematically, yeah.
You ever bowled on gold pins, Cameron?
I have.
What do you think of them?
I haven't bowled on them since I was like 13, but
So you're probably leaving a lot of pocket splits back then.
I love the gold pins. I don't like how the PVA puts them out. I think they're really cool.
Matt just left a Swisher 7. He looks really fried out. Can't seem to catch any breaks this match.
Yeah, I missed the first half of the first game, but it looked like he was not. Looks like he lost some power reaction. Like switch balls this game.
Do you remember how you bowled on 27, 28?
I started on spare today, so it's my fault.
It's your fault why Matt screwed up. You blew up in the middle of the pattern.
These pins are heavy.
The pins are heavier, but it also creates little different types of breaks too.
Like what?
Heavier rolling messengers and stuff like that.
That's true. never thought about it, is it can help you.
Yeah. Eric is just playing
He's
the lanes.
he is in the zone right now.
He's matching up perfectly.
What do you think about this tournament, Cameron?
I enjoy bowling it. It's tough.
Yeah.
Really strong field.
Strong field, 3 different patterns, and it was a grind. And, I mean,
Definitely a grind. Yeah.
the field was so good. After 23 games, there were still probably 8 people that still had a chance to make Stepladder. And
Yeah, I was thinking of this year was, besides 1 and 2, everyone else was really close. There's 8 people.
Eric shot at 279 at Cameron's 256 to get himself in this Stepladder.
Eric, another strike. He's actually mowing them over.
His last 2 games, 279, game 24 of match play, and then front 9, 266. Mike,
He missed twice in 24 frames.
he's missed twice in like the last hour and a half.
And switching lanes too.
Oh, Matt gets a break.
So Matt switched to something a little bit more down lane.
Yeah, he was throwing this Voto Grip Menace. Just came out, I think.
Whatever that colorful ball is.
Yeah, some rainbow colored ball.
Yeah.
It looks really well, but he seems to be opening up larger angles in Eric. And on his gold pins, you gotta go pretty heavy most of the time. Welcome to my world.
Yeah. On that shot, it showed, I think the open angles kind of got into trouble, people into trouble today too. Like,
Yeah.
it was so long that if you got the ball going in the wrong direction too much, it was that, what he just did.
I agree. They never really blew open with a hook spot.
Yeah, that's
We
true.
created a little bit of hold towards the end of match play, but we never really created, any missed right room. We just had a lot of missed left room.
It wasn't like a move in and bump shot, it was a move in and just throw it down the middle of the thing, I guess.
Yeah. Unless you're Dan, he just picked one ball out of his bag. Goes, we're going to use this today, and struck for 12 games with it.
Yeah.
The gold rhino.
Because Dan is leading with the gold rhino vintage. Mattingly on cruise control. Just making you stay loose, it looks like.
On cruise control.
Probably gonna try something maybe this game. Just for a little extra.
I don't know. What do you think? When you're in the zone like this, do you dare mess with it?
I wouldn't mess with this necessarily, but I mean, when you're so far ahead, this far ahead, does he get practice in the next match, or?
I don't think so.
I would probably either throw a different ball or move in and see where my room is, and what's the next move gonna be.
One thing though, Tanner coming on the lanes, he gets a handful on the ball. He's going to change the way they play completely.
Yeah, Eric is just playing them perfectly.
Tanner throws them probably throws it 2 miles per hour faster, 150 more RPMs.
Oh, Tanner out-reps everyone here 2-1.
Yeah.
And he uses Sargis to grip. I don't know how he does it.
What do you think? Should I try that, Cameron?
No.
Can I hang on to my one rev?
How are you gonna two-hand it then?
Oh, that'd be interesting. Any two-handers out there using Sarge?
That's a good question.
One. Sarge Easter two-hander.
Isn't the point Sargis kind of cutting down the revs? Isn't the point two-handing going up?
I don't know. Every guy knows that Sarge Easter rips the cover off the ball. Tanner looked like he's got less revs.
Kind of.
Well, Matt's getting his lineage worth right here this last 5 frames or so, because at this point his max is 236 and Eric's almost at the number he needs already.
Yeah.
There should be like a mercy roll.
This was telling him.
Should be a mercy roll. You're down 100, just Let's just move on. Oh, tried another ball.
Hey,
He went to looked like he went to an old bowling ball like Eric.
yeah, kind of squared up the ball a little bit straighter angle to the pocket,
Kicked out the 7.
trying to cut down the movement in the back. And
What ball is that, Matt?
the Super Trooper 2, the purple one.
Purple Super Trooper. Super Trooper?
Oh yeah. 7.
He's trying to fight manly. Who could throw the oldest ball?
Throwing what the storm shit. Whatever. I got the
Is he throwing like a secret agent or whatever?
I think he's throwing a secret agent.
secret
Double
agent.
agent or something like that? Man.
He still has plenty of strikes.
So Dean, what would you do in this situation if you were Eric? Would you try something different, or would you just try and keep on throwing strikes and something that?
Yeah, I would definitely do something different. That's just me.
Yeah.
I would anticipate what Tanner's gonna do and see what ball I could go to if I had to get a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
And you know Tanner, he's probably throwing something with surface because he throws so hard, so he likes surface.
He needs the ball to.
Yeah. And the question is Tanner gonna play left or right of Eric? If he plays left, Eric's gonna.
I didn't really bowl much next to Tanner today at all, so I didn't really see where he was playing.
I was never by Tanner.
Yeah, me neither.
I'll buy him on the fresh, I think.
Eric moved in that shot?
Now that lane's been steadily creeping up more and more high. He 4-9 in the 10th on that lane. We went to the face in the first frame on that lane too. So maybe if you get a little bit slow with it, it picks up early on that lane.
I would say that ball picked up very early and just it never hit the back end of the oil and just stopped right in the face.
So if it's already going, it'd be interesting to see if Tanner catches on that lane hooks more in the next match.
Game match, you got a little time to kind of settle in. It's a little bit different than when it's one game.
It's true.
Cameraman's out there. Sure, everything's fine.
Nice little setup here. We got a GoPro filming the pins. Another camera on lane 29 is filming them from the front side view. Wow.
And that.
I bet he's kicked himself that he waited 15 frames to throw that
Oh
ball.
yeah. I think every bowler does.
Yeah.
And they make a move like that.
But he's been striking all day with that other ball, so it's hard for him to get away from it.
That is true. And every bowler does that too.
Absolutely. I think every stepladder I'm in, I make that mistake.
Yep.
The Kings of second place is over here this weekend. Kings of missing the stepladder.
And he picks out the fives.
Takes out the
4,
5,
5,
7. Left the 5 pin on the deck, I think.
Now let's see if Eric. Yeah,
Eric had him shut out. He needed at least 136. And he's got 160 in the 7.
So Eric won in 5th frame. Looks like.
Yep. Locked down 15 frames.
Do you think?
Oh, he missed a little right. It doesn't matter.
That was there. I played that line the last few games of the tournament. There was a little early hook, and then the ball would hook into the oil line and just shim all the way to the pocket.
Rambo'd that one.
Haley is Ramboing this match right now, to say the least.
If I were to make a video on my least favorite bowling stains, Rambo would be on there.
I think Rambo's gonna catch on. I think some guy made a video about it.
Just let it go, Cameron. He moved in a little bit and the ball hit light. So on these gold pins, that might work for that frame. Or the next frame, the next match, that might deflect and 10 pin, 8-10, who knows?
Pins may be heavier, but it also means the pins you throw around are heavier too.
Yeah, you keep saying that. Super
Matt.
Trooper love.
And the Another nice shot there. Oh, light mixer. Those light hits are really.
Is it possible these gold pins carry better than the stuff we bowled on today? Because I wasn't carrying anything today.
Maybe it's not the gold pins, maybe it's just the bowlers, man. They're out there, we're down here.
It's true.
Marble playing game.
That's right, and it's still recovered.
That light hit looks really good. Throw that head pin around a little bit.
Still needs at least 9 to get a respectable 400 out of this match. Eric's already in the 500s, basically.
That's the line right there. Right next 236 for Matt McGill, but unfortunately, bad first game. The camera, but 4th place finish at a very tough tournament. Very good showing.
Yep, for sure.
Just lets me know if it's like running out of battery or run out of footage or something.
Flat 10 for Eric.
That was a flat 10.
Eric converts it. This is a 1-game match. Eric would have lost this one. But he built himself a 100-pin lead after this.
Yeah, the beauty of a 2-game match is if you have a big cushion, you're able to relax in that game instead of pressing.
Exactly.
Monitoring whether that
Would have it been bad sportsmanship if Eric just went up there and hit the reset button twice for his 10th frame?
That would have been pretty, I would have done it. So, 229. I still find it interesting that he didn't try to do until the last shot of that match. It looked like he kind of moved around a little bit, but
What did he try the last shot?
threw a different ball.
Oh.
He threw his that green one. Yeah, the international.
Yeah, his international storm ball.
What does that one smell like?
I have no idea.
Alright.
I don't like my balls to smell.
I had my bowling ball smelling like bowling balls.
Exactly.
Fresh real.
Or on occasion, chemicals.
Yeah, like Sharpies.
Alright, it's Tanner's. I'm hoping he's playing left to Eric so we can see some transition.
Oh yeah,
he's way left to Eric.
If there's anyone who's going to be able to hook it from there, like actually hook it, it will be him.
Yep.
He has the right ball.
I would have picked 3 off the right on that one.
Oh yeah, my ball wouldn't have touched the head pin.
Good bowling this weekend, Matt. 4th place is a lot better than me and Cameron, and I would have taken it.
Matt threw the ball very well all weekend, match play especially. Nothing to be too mad about him. That was him.
Do you think Tanner's a kid that we actually have to worry about now at tournaments every month?
I've been worrying about him since he was 15.
With all that rev and speed, you just know that his pocket is bigger than everyone else's. And even when he misses, he throws pins around.
A lot of power in that stroke. And he's very clean and smooth with it too, though. He's very controlled.
Yeah, he is. Who's his coach again?
Ty Tredenbarger.
Yeah, he seems to find these kids that all just rip the cover off the ball.
Yeah.
And then just trains them into good bowlers. And Tanner's actually traveled around the world. You know, he recently, like a month and a half ago, made a stepladder over in Europe.
Yes, Tanner's not well, he's just coming up from the youth range. He's very experienced.
Yeah, he may be young, but he's not new to this.
No, there's no shock that he's up in the stepladder and led the tournament at different points this week.
He was the high right-handed qualifier. And the number 1 seed, Dan Jackson.
He was the qualifier after the qualifying, wasn't he?
Tanner?
Yeah.
He was after the first 12, I believe.
First 12, yeah.
And then they put out a long pattern, Dan Jackson specialty.
Yes, the Dan Jackson 36 specialty.
That is going to be a great match. I'm looking forward to this one a lot.
Do you think this is going to be edited out later since it's practice?
What?
You can always talk to be edited out later since it's practice.
It better not. We covered basically everything for this match. Don't edit this out. I think this is Tanner's last shot on this lane.
There's only 2 balls on per lane?
I believe so.
Alright.
He left 2 10 pins on the right, struck both on the left lane. But considering it's a 2-game match, it doesn't really matter which one you choose to start on.
It's one of the big problems I think Tanner will have if he has any of his matches is those 10 pins because of how deep he's playing. The ball's going to catch that oil and just scoop up the oil hard. And that's Rap 10 City.
Pretty good point, Cameron.
Thank you. I mean, you left a lot of Rap 10s today, didn't you?
I left a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
The last 5 games I was clean. Probably only 1 or 2 8 counts, the rest were 9. So
Kept the ball in play.
if I got it in the oil, I left a weak 10. And then the occasional ring 10 when I thought I aced them. And then a 4 pin when I followed through and hit my left shoulder.
So Tanner's going to start the match. And he powers over the 10 pin.
Yep. If there's anyone who's going to be able to give Eric a run on the right side, I think it's going to be Tanner. And he's the last one.
It's going to be a good match.
Tanner is the ultimate shim wrecker, though.
Tanner does rainbow the shim.
Little cable on the ground right here.
Ooh, nice.
Eric missed the win. Maybe that weight got a little tight.
Maybe.
Maybe that's the effects of Tanner tearing up the lane, being left of him.
Could also be that. But Tanner only did throw 2 shots.
He's got a chance. Good effort. Back on. hopefully it's edited nice. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I think you do. You're pretty good at video editing.
Yeah, I am.
What's the name of your website that you just started up recently?
CamTrombone.com.
What can viewers expect to see there?
As of recently, not much. But
If you're looking for not much, CamTrombone.com is the place to go.
you can see like very opinionated articles or videos and follow my travels around the U.S. and the world.
Where's your next international tournament?
My next international tournament looks to be in the Middle East, in Qatar. Qatar Open. I can't pronounce Qatar right.
You bringing a briefcase with you for all the cash you're hauling back?
No, but I don't know. No briefcase. They do pay you in cash over there. It's really cool.
I love being paid in cash. I asked for cash this tournament, and the tournament director said no, take a check.
So you're not going to cash a check for 4 months?
Yeah, that's about how long it took last time. Ooh. See that lane, if you, as Matt McGill did, whenever he missed stride a little early, it was boom to the face. It was starting to develop a little over-under.
Looks like it's on both lanes too.
Fair to say.
It's definitely something we didn't see earlier today, as no one did get the ball up earlier. And it throws it really hard and straight, I guess too.
So Eric and Tanner both early opens. What's your favorite thing about bowling triangle bowling?
I love the kind of nostalgia about it. You can't really see on video, but they have murals on both sides, both ends of different signs for the bowling center.
Yeah, I like that the owners both participate in tournaments all the time. I believe they all did bowl in this event.
Yes, they did.
One of them made the top 12.
Yes, he did.
Tanner with a big 4.
Very big four.
He didn't miss a pocket in practice, but do you think it's nerves, or do you think it just affects the both of them playing so close to each other?
I think it's the lanes transitioning. I don't think Tanner is that nervous. I think his ball's reacting like he hasn't seen yet, and it's just split. Speaking of the owners of the Triangle, they do a great job hosting any tournament that's here.
I love bowling triangle lanes.
They put out a pattern. They're willing to do anything for tournaments, and I think that's great. Good for bowling.
I completely agree. Eric with the ball change. Ooh.
So that a little bit more, gets down the lane a little bit more.
I have no idea. It's an international ball. And I have no idea about the core or the cover. Eric's
Trying to get a talking point game.
Eric's been known to like bowling balls that no one else has or can get. So I think that was the reason behind getting this overseas ball.
Good point.
It's Eric's first shot on the left lane with the new ball. He's moved in a little deeper.
Ooh, that ball. Well,
Aces.
very well. Early double to Tanner's two big splits.
Yeah, that's the advantage, I guess, of, being on the pair for 2 games prior. He was already anticipating what the lanes were about to do. Tanner was practicing on a practice pair, and I'm sure they're playing differently.
I agree. It's like really tell, did he move in or did he go on the right more?
I gotta say, he definitely threw it a lot farther right than any of us were allowed to hit our ball.
Yeah, I'm with you. That's 3 off the right for me. Tanner hits 2 pin out there.
You know? He likes to throw his spare ball really hard. He likes to throw everything hard.
Right by it.
That's 3 opens in a row for Spacey.
That's a mismate. Those Adam.
How many single pins you missed this weekend?
I missed 2 on Saturday. And that was it.
I missed 5 on Saturday. 4 or 5 today. And that was the difference between me making it to Stepladder though. You take those pins. Actually, I know I probably would have still finished like 6th.
Tanner moved or kept the ball a little bit more online that shot.
Left half the pins on the deck, but he
That's the power.
got a strike.
So Dean, you missed what, about 10 single pins total? That's about 120 pins or so, 110 pins of count.
Yeah, in one match I missed 2 single pins and lost by 8. So not only did I lose the 20 pins for single pins, I lost the 30 pin bonus.
So 150 pins and how
Yeah,
far were you
roughly
at the top four?
Probably about 100.
Yeah, so there's the advice to any tournament bowler.
Practice your spares. Go dead straight at them. There's that half pocket hit on the gold pins. I mean, that was actually... I did that on the white pins all day too.
Yeah, that's why we're here. But the difference is you missed them too when you left.
Yeah, so when I left at 10 pin, I was like, oh great, 50-50 chance of an open. Eric was not fazed by us talking about whipping single pins.
No. Tournament leader being shots in on 23 and 24.
Yep, it looks like an old man's 10 miles per hour ball speed.
And throwing a gold ball.
So what do you think's up with Eric's, what was that, like a sticker on his shirt to keep his last name on? I think he liked that shirt so much he just...
I'm personally not a fan of the name placards that people bobby pin or safety pin onto their shirts, but to each their own, I guess. It's a style.
Yep. He must like that shirt. Maybe he wears it to work too.
That could be could possible.
The mixer.
That light hit looks good. Gold pins. Tanner struck his last shot. It's not time to panic yet, but he kind of needs to get the ball in the pocket here consistently. With Eric not slowing down.
That was probably about 3 less than where he left the 2 pin. So that one was actually online.
So like we were talking earlier about, if you tried to kind of open that angle up, he was going to get into trouble.
Yep. Carry percentage was down as well as pocket percentage.
Yeah, your ball reaction was just really inconsistent. Sauce the rat.
Can opener.
I was about to say something about being in that kind of 5-7 zone, Swisher 5-7 zone, but man, his ball just
Yeah, there's no way I'd get out of there without at least one pin on the deck.
yeah. Old pins do not phase Tanner's ball. That's a big turkey right there. Gets him right back into this game.
Very big. Derek doesn't strike. Gets him within 10
Yeah.
ish. Ooh, a little slow. Yep,
He's a tough spare.
a little slow. I left 3 of these this weekend, and I went straight with my plastic ball on all 3. And I went 1 for 3. But it's hard to throw reactive because the lanes are so difficult. It's hard to get the right angles.
So do you usually look at this spare?
I almost always go straight.
I go straight every time.
I try to go heavy on the 3 pin and knock the rest of them out the ball. Eric likes to hook.
Takes the
And
3.
he chops it. So maybe there's not like a sure way to go after that. Because I went straight. I went 1 for 3. Eric tried to hook it and chop it.
I go straight every time. Try to go heavier on the 3, and when you're harder, you might get a pin to bounce around or something like that.
What about on house patterns?
Every time I go straight at it.
What if it's a really easy house pattern?
What if it's an easier house pattern?
I trust myself going straight, and I do a hook on the lane.
Good for you. Yeah, Eric's gonna try to rebound. Tanner pulled in within a few pins of them now.
Eric move in on that shot?
Definitely looks like he's softened up his ball speed.
Try to put in a parallel move almost and keep it a little bit more loyal.
I think so.
Get away from that early hook.
A viewer nearby watching the match goes, I also think he moved in.
All the fan watching
Yeah, the fan watching.
or playing the game. Maybe that is. Fruit Ninja, one of those people. So Tanner up here, big shot, even though it's the first game.
He'll definitely put some pressure on Eric, which he hasn't felt yet today in these matches.
Even when I shot 250 at it, there was no pressure. Tanner mixes them.
That's a Tanner strike right there.
Trademark.
You've probably known Tanner a long time. Has he always just been a really high rev, high speed bowler?
Pretty much ever since he was 14, 15, 13. High backswing, lots of revs. But that's something a good thing to have in these days, especially if you can control it.
Very good. Tanner with the ham bone going for 5.
It's pretty good right now. Tanner mixes it up, takes up the 5.
Leaves the 7 pin. I believe he's going to go straight with this spare ball at it.
I would say there's a 100% chance he goes straight at the spare ball.
Do you look at these on house shots?
Depends.
I knew you hooked at something.
The only spare I hook at every time is probably the 2.8.
I left one on Saturday on 33 feet, and I threw my plastic ball at it.
2.8.
Yeah. But I aimed for the right side of the 2 because I knew the lane was going to grab it a little bit.
A little extra, yeah. Tanner picks up the 7 pin.
Yep. Would you like a beer, Cameron?
Sounds like it's fine.
I get the moneymaker tournament leader offering beers, and not too often this happens from Dan, so I'm gonna take advantage.
Well, while you were buying beers, it looks like Eric Manley cherries the 5.7.
Yep. So Eric has a max score of 216 if he punches, where Tanner has 212. So we have 4-pin match basically.
No, Tanner can only strike out for 202,
202.
which after his start is very.
I went to college for history, not math.
Yeah, but you're a bowler, you should know.
It's been a long day, Cameron. Give me a break. And if any of you guys have Facebook out there and you're interested in any giveaways and bowling ball news, go like Mean Dean's Pro Shop on Facebook.
Nice plug.
Yep. Say you leave a comment on my page and you'll get a discount on a bowling ball.
Are you doing like a mention this video type thing?
Pardon? Oh yeah, mention this video and we heard it on there. Discount.
So,
Cameron can't get any more of a discount because he already gets his stuffed drill for free.
yes, I do.
He's not a spare you leave all the time.
Ooh, you look fantastic.
See, he goes straight at his spares too, but he uses reactive and it picked up just a little bit.
It looked like the ball did pick up just a little bit.
Good eye, Cameron.
Going back to when he left it though, it looks like the ball just never grabbed the lane and just kept on skidding right past the pocket.
I was too busy plugging my pro shop. I missed that.
So Tanner here with a chance to take a throw all three here for a 20-pin lead.
Almost like Cameron's fearless.
With my beer.
How much you get for pick?
That's a Tanner Space.
Oh man. Shreds the 10-pin.
If you had to make a Tanner Spacey special, I would say that would be Tanner Spacey special.
That or the mixer, where he barely touches the head pin and they all just fall over to the left.
Just the shred. Shred, that's a good word. Maybe I'll put that in my next video. Man, looks like Tanner had nothing and all of a sudden he's up here with the lead already.
Yeah.
Throws. Great shot there.
Packs it. He gets all 10 on his fill ball. Do you think he's gonna try anything different here? Or he's gonna get all the pins he can?
At this point, I would get all the pins.
Yeah, I agree.
I think he has a fine look now. Just keep piling on.
Yeah, all he left was a Swisher 7-pin after the 4th frame.
Maybe it was a little nerve. I still think it was a little transition that he didn't see. But once he figured it out, just ran him over.
That's probably it. He already probably grips the ball so hard anyways, all that revs and speed couldn't pile as a nerves.
And flat 10. Half 10.
Yeah,
Tanner doesn't do flat 10s.
flat 10 on the fill. Alright, Tanner has a 20-pin lead going into the second game of the match. So basically, Eric Manley to win would have to beat Tanner by 21 or more. And if they tie, I have no idea what happens after that.
I was going to say, there's a good chance of a tie here because 20 and 21 is just a count frame type of thing.
If it's another full frame, I'm out of here. Or full game, I'm out of here.
I don't know.
Just throw it on.
Tournament leader over here doesn't know what he's doing. Has to the booth to ask us.
It's a pretty fancy booth we got here.
Looks like our downlink camera is having problems.
It looks like the camera died. I don't know what the battery life is on GoPros, but
get quick replacement or recharge. So since Nightly seems to be starting the game, it looks like he will have the 10th frame for the match.
Yep.
And
Puts himself in that position. Ooh. Saws out the 810.
that was a nice soft shot. Well read.
Got a pretty high rev rate. I mean, it's kind of tricky high. Good roll. He's got inverted track. It's interesting.
It is interesting.
The track starts off close to the thumb and then goes away from the fingers.
That is a very different track.
Yeah.
Tanner Spacey special.
They're all Tanner Spacey special. How fast do you think he's throwing? There's no miles per hour there on the monitor.
Off his speed is gotta be 19, 20, maybe not 19 or 18.
I don't know if I hit that on my spare balls. Well, shooting at a 710.
You leave any 710s this weekend?
Actually, no. A lot of 6 count splits.
Tanner up in the left lane.
Tournament director has a name shirt on too. Oh,
Gets the kick from the head pin.
that's where all the revs and speed come in handy right there. Eric's up. Tanner with the 20-pin lead starts off with a double, so Eric needs to get on it. Keep up with them at least.
Still don't think it's panic time, but he needs to pretty much match him as best he can.
Looks pretty good. Yeah, that was good. Good angle off the sand.
Good shot. Good shot. Jeez. Rips that rack apart.
They're trying to stretch this double into a turkey here and put the pressure back on Tanner's shoulders. He likes it a lot. Just that little spot of oil there. Yeah, I noticed the bowlers keep going a little bit light on that. Eric with a 2-pin, and I'm sure he'll convert it.
So he's gonna go hard and straight.
I think he'll go semi-straight because he uses his strike ball for spares. Oh,
That was half.
that's half.
The half spare shot. A little half and half. So single pin conversion. Tanner coming up now. He just stretches his lead.
Yeah, I just noticed all the shirts hanging in this bowling center. I think those are old teams or used to sponsor the leagues here.
They must be,
It's pretty cool.
they're all businesses, so either sponsors
Yeah.
or industrial league or something, and all teams. Looks like it's from all decades.
Yeah, they're awesome.
It's another little thing about Triangle of Light.
What I like though as well, their food prices.
Yes.
It's like you get fast food prices, but it's much better.
Cheeseburgers.
The junior cheeseburgers for $1.25. Doesn't get any better.
I don't think they've changed their prices in 15 years, 20 years.
Yeah.
10 or half 10. He doesn't leave flat 10s.
All square this game after 3 frames. Tanner still to the 20-pin lead overall. Tanner taking his time, trying to ice Eric over there.
I think you have to do a little tape adjustment.
Maybe it's a little gamesmanship. He almost got away with that one. That was way in off his hand.
Way in and almost struck too. Do you ever do any games with chip lead bowlers?
All the time.
Yeah.
Only when I'm facing younger bowlers.
What do you do if you want to divulge your tricks?
I don't want to divulge.
All right. So Tanner with despair.
How long do you think till a customer in open play comes down here looking for a ball?
Well, it looks like the tournament director kind of told off the last one, and I think they might be stopping them at the entrance.
Eric with a strike. This will be a huge double and cutting into Tanner's lead.
Yeah, so now Eric has the count on his side too, with 2 spares by Tanner.
Eric finally throws a shot. It's a little wide. Ooh, good break.
That was right off his hand.
Yep. Bet he wishes he could have that one back.
Doesn't breaks up the washout.
But still a good break.
Doesn't lose any count. Makes it on a strike.
Do you think he hooks to this one or goes straight?
I would say he looks at it.
I think he goes for the semi in between thing.
That
in
half
last
and half.
time.
Yeah. I'd say that's a good call. So hard, there's so much oil in the middle of the lane.
Yep. I think I missed that spare a few times this weekend. Always missing the head pin.
Every time I missed the head pin, I washed out. I did make the rail in match play. I went hard and straight, right to left.
Congrats. Did you ask the tournament director for a patch?
No, but I was pretty proud of myself.
That That is a ringing 10.
That was a ferocious ringing 10.
He's probably not used to leaving that many 10 pins because there's usually a messenger on its way.
Yeah, that's a fair statement.
I wonder what disco ball and the band will throw the title match.
That could have been ugly. Spacey special.
This special's getting strikes, and yes, it was.
Yes. Isn't that what I said?
Yeah, as of right now, Tanner's up 30 pins with 5 frames for Eric and 4 for him.
Eric's got to put some X's on the board.
Eric needs X's in a hurry. Very good shot. Big shot for Eric, and he's taking his time here.
Would you say this is one of the biggest shot of the match?
His biggest. This is huge right here.
Where you say the tournament?
Looks pretty good. Oh, he gets the Dan Jackson special.
Dan Jackson Express. That was a big carry right there. Because now the pressure is back on Tanner.
What a break for Eric. That kept his potential for 247 alive. That might be the number he'll need.
I don't think Tanner's going to miss the pocket much, but those 10 pins are creeping up on him.
I think he's left with 10 pins last 2 shots in this lane.
Wasn't even 10 from that time.
There's no way anything was standing. That could have been a 20 pin rack.
Tanner was an equally good shot in the match.
I agree.
All the haters in the crowd.
Yep.
Hating on the booth, not the holders.
They should just focus on their video games on their phones.
Yeah. Should have tried a whole better made cut so they can be out there one day. Oh,
Cameron's throwing out bombs. Crossing lines. That looks good.
no. 2 ace shots.
Clutch. No matter what Eric does, he cannot shut out Tanner. He's got a higher score left overall, and he's up 20. But Eric to have any chance has to have these next 2.
I agree. It's a good analysis.
I know, but thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, 6-pin doing work.
Oh man. So Eric hanging around. Got alligator blood.
Just not ordering the camera?
I got roped into this commentary.
Now the bigger shot.
They're all big.
No. 4-pin looks like it was nailed down by Scott the mechanic.
All the pins just went around it.
Well, it drops their potential to 226 with a spare here. Tanner's already in the 220s.
Tanner just needs to keep doing what he's doing, keep in the pocket.
Yeah, basically just needs to count. One mark and count.
What do you think? Mini cheeseburger?
Yeah, the junior cheeseburger's pretty damn good for $1.25.
How big are they? Are they like?
They're good size.
Alright, so like 3 of them are probably pretty good.
Smash, get 2 of them and the 5-piece chicken nuggets.
Paul.
450.
Oh, peanut butter jelly.
That seals it up. Tanner Spacey will advance to face Dan Jackson. We'll have a classic lefty versus righty. And Dan is also the defending champ this tournament.
Dan's won 2 times.
Once.
He's won one
He
more.
won last year.
He hasn't. I thought he won it 2 times overall.
This is only the 3rd year it's been going on.
Well, my bad.
Yeah, you're new there, yeah.
I bowled this tournament all 3 years.
So have you made cut every year?
I have not. 2 years.
I got that on you. Tanner's ball reaction looks really good.
Yep.
Normally, when Dan makes a cut, there's no other lefties around, but today there were 2 others. Eric Holbein and Hugh Miller, and they finished somewhere in the 10 to 12 range, so there was some play on the left side. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing for Dan, or if it even matters.
That's an interesting dynamic. How you have one left-hander, you know, distancing the field by about 100, and then the other 2 are near the bottom. So Dan must have some kind of trick or roll that just matched up very well today.
I think it was his preparation. He took a Brunswick Gold Rhino and he scuffed it up to about 1,000, I believe. And just gave him a nice smooth arcing roll and
did
allowed him
have a
to
hot
play.
start.
Yeah, but he started off on fire. Cam's running food. Eric's gonna finish up his game here. I'm gonna be quiet for a couple minutes.
Micro SD card. That one's already been on. It was like this.
Yeah, like huge.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. If we're using the thing, you can't use it like that.
Good bowling for Eric Bagley, third place. It's good to see him at these tournaments. Hope to see him in more. He's definitely got the game for it. Well, Eric.
Patch I can put on and it's like and Nick's gonna rip you a new one for the package. Made it. Told myself
You're looking for a house ball?
yeah, it was just a lane. It's not hard to get in with their row. It's just like few people offered it for me. It just wasn't convenient to get to them. So like, all right.
And now, ladies and gentlemen around the world, it's time for the main event. In one corner, you have Dan Action Jackson, defending champ, 3-time regional winner, bunch of OBAs, three in a row at one point. A member of the Northwest Dream Team, and your tournament leader, going for back-to-back Northwest Masters Championships at his favorite bowling center. In the other corner, you have Tanner Spacey, a young up-and-comer. He's made TV shows in Europe, none that I know of here. Probably has some youth titles or something.
Tanner is pretty much fresh out of the youth scene out here.
Yeah.
He does have a lot of youth wins and top finishes.
But did he make the cut at the Dave Husted Regional?
He did not.
That's right, he didn't. Did he cash?
Tanner did cash.
He
Yeah.
cashed. So he's only been around for about a month or two as an adult, and he's already got 2 cashes under his belt, trying to get his first big win as an adult. Dan's up on left lane, and I am completely unbiased, but I'm rooting for him.
Okay.
That's the gold rhino I was talking about earlier. Nice shot. For Dan, you only have to worry about the 7-pin, because if the 6-pin is thinking about standing, it rolls over.
I'm sure we'll have an appearance by the Dan Jackson special.
Dan Jackson special. The roll 6. Hopefully many of them.
What'd you say?
Hopefully many of them.
Oh, many of them. That's your opinion. Dan throwing his favorite ball at the 7-pin.
Dan lets him use rubber while most use plastic. Although in our stepladder matches, I don't think any of them used a plastic ball. Eric used a strike ball. Tanner uses urethane. Dan uses rubber.
I think Matt uses. Yeah.
Matt and Gil used urethane. So you don't have to have a plastic ball, just something that can go straighter.
Jackson may have been there once upon a time. Although there is also Dan and Eric
We have the same.
for the worst hairlines on the show.
This guy Kemper's in here.
Tanner was really open.
Tanner starting off with the whip time. That's the kind of pressure Dan Jackson puts on people.
So, do you think Dan Jackson, as the top seed, has an advantage in this match, or do you think Tanner has
I
the
think
advantage?
Tanner does, because the right side broke down a lot, and it's really getting easier towards the end. Finding the pocket won't be Tanner's problem. It'll be carry and converting spares, because he's already that's the second whip single pin in the matches.
Right you are, Dean.
It never gets old.
Keep on checking for my junior cheeseburgers. Hopefully they come here in the next couple minutes. I ordered them, yeah.
What'd you get on your cheeseburgers?
She didn't ask.
Just fully loaded?
I guess so. It comes with mustard. I'm sending them back.
I don't think it does. Oh, missed the win. One thing I noticed in Dan's practice shots that when he missed in, it like almost hooked instantly. I don't know if Tanner's gotten his area yet or not.
I don't think Tanner's one that far left or two that much.
He leaves something makeable. Dan's a very good spare shooter.
So easy.
Dan is very deliberate bowler. Likes to take his time. Be sure everything's right before he goes and throws the shot.
He changes tape more than anyone in the history of bowling.
I'm starting to notice that. You think he's got that RBC contract. He's gonna need all that.
He goes through a 36 count in a tournament weekend. That's much better. There we go.
Rip City.
Tanner can even things up with a strike right here. Another ring and 10 on the right lane. See if he has better success converting this one.
I think Tanner's gonna make this one.
On the right or left side of the 10 pin.
I don't think it matters.
Dead center.
Dead center?
Dead center.
I'm saying left because he missed right his last shot.
Dead center.
Either way, he's gonna destroy it.
Center right.
I do. What food's here? Another wrap time.
He's making quality shots. He's not getting rewarded.
He's giving that 6-pin a workout. Man, and a toasted bun too. This is legit.
No, it's right. And that was set. See, Dan and Tanner elected not to give each other high fives or whatever, low fives.
There's nothing wrong with that. Focus on their own game.
Could be gamesmanship. Say if you knew a guy liked to do it, then you purposely don't give him one.
That would break my heart.
I go both ways. I prefer when you don't have to.
Take the force high five. Just be able to strike and come off.
That's a good pitch.
Bingo, bingo, bongo.
Head flush. Dan has a ball contract with DV8, and if he were to win, he would get 2 ball bonus, courtesy of Brunswick Bowling.
Thank you, Brunswick.
Thank Brunswick, the best former rep we ever had. Dan pointed right and his ball listened.
Look at that ball was kind of laid down a little bit to the left.
Well,
More left than usual.
Dan creates more air than any other lefty in history, though.
That's saying a lot.
That is saying a lot.
As you can tell, we're pretty bitter about left-handers.
Not me. I bowled Dan in every doubles tournament, so
How does he do it?
just say he bowls better in singles tournaments.
Tanner right back to center.
Tanner ain't scared.
I think he broke one of the pins.
All the people are off the deck and still say that's your game.
That's from the other lane.
Tanner trying to get his first double of the match.
That was a really good shot.
Very good.
Ball read the lane like it should.
I tried a few times to play in where Tanner is, and I was too scared that my ball wouldn't hook. I went Brooklyn both times.
And you needed two-handed too to get that kind of rev.
Yeah. Shut up and eat your burgers.
You mean my tasty burgers?
Dan up, going for the ham bone. Action Dan with the 4-bagger. He's got a 31-pin lead on Tanner. They both seem to have very good looks, so see who can execute better down the stretch. Money.
Nice shot. Oh, turn in the pit.
And he showed you exactly how much you like that strike.
Dan is I would consider him an animated bowler.
Animated. Especially when he's had a few.
Few strikes.
He's not very animated at all right now. This is a 2 on the scale of 10.
You know it's good if Dan's feet start going everywhere after he throws it.
I love bowling against Dan. It's a lot of fun to bowl against.
It's not very much fun bowling with.
From what I've heard.
Tanner cannot get any love. He's just got that wrap 10 look right now. Strike wrap 10 is all he's left. Oh no. Oh,
Just enough.
I thought he missed it.
That 10 pin is just being a hooligan and taunting him right now.
What a tear that 10 pin is.
Tanner should mutiny and just cause a ruckus in the pit.
Looks good. Maybe that's the hit Tanner should try.
I do like that light hit.
Yeah, I mean, unlike other people, Tanner's got a really high light hit percentage, even on the gold.
All those wrap 10s, it seems like his ball, it just goes too far down the lane.
It's usually why you leave him. Dan is up. Looking to stretch his 5-bagger into a 6. Increase his lead.
Probably can't tell, but Dan really wants to get a shot.
Well in.
He tried to get the thing
tried to roll the 6-pin, but it held a little too much for high flush. Either way, it was going to be a strike.
See if we get some happy
I've been in Tanner's position before. You're throwing the ball amazing, you're not getting any breaks, and your opponent's just striking for days. It's a very helpless feeling.
So how would you combat that feeling?
I'd probably pout. Maybe give it to the ball return. Complain to the tournament director. Flip off the lane man.
Man.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, that's maybe Swisher hitting me.
I'd probably start complaining about something like I usually do.
You like to throw your hands up in the air.
Like I don't care.
Well, Dan's gonna convert this spare, and after that, he'll have a max of 245. Tanner's got 227 left, so I mean, Tanner goes up there and punches. It's a close match.
Dan loses a lot of count with 6 as well.
There's the old patented Jackson tape change. There isn't a porter in America who has had to complain about peeling tape off of tables because of Dan.
Ben Scroggins with RBT is going to have a time with him. Every 2 weeks. I need another roll.
Ooh, like I said,
An appropriate tape change.
solid tape change from the champ.
Fundamental tape change.
Was that a psychological tape change or a regular tape change?
I'm not sure if Dan really is that much of a field bowler or if he actually just throws a bad shot. He's like, that tape sucks. Put it in the same exact spot.
Not only that, you need to reactive ball.
Well, it shows you're an intelligent bowler. Like, if I make this tape change, I will make this. Watch this.
Watch this.
Maybe that's what Dan said in his head. So now Tanner's going for light hits. So now Dan has 255 left and this calculated. He's going up there to get his puff ball, possibly whisper something in Tanner's ear.
I was going to say, knowing Dan, he's probably saying a lot more in his head than he says on the approach.
First ball in the 10th. Ooh, it's in.
Way in.
Oh,
That was not a good shot.
610, converts it, strike 205. And Tanner converts it. First time missing the pocket the whole game's on a double.
Tanner's not lost by any means, but save for that walk, it's also stroking it.
He could have easily had front 9 right there.
Yeah, it was more of a test shot.
Tanner at the 203. Dan attempt to get a double here to increase his lead. He's got a chance at 255, which will give him a 52-pin lead with a game to go. So one guy led qualifying, the other one led after match play. So these two are the most dominant of the tournament for sure. Dan looked like he got distracted by somebody down there in open play. Spare this up. Be in the 240s.
Still a sizable lead.
Yep. And he doesn't, he makes a good shot, he strikes. So, like Tanner, he makes a good shot, and it's either ring 10 or strike. Converts it for the clean game. Speaking of clean games, I ended match play round with 5 straight clean games. I only won 2 of them.
Don't worry, I shot 540 in my last 2 and won 1.
Let's say you had front 10 one game. What'd you leave?
I almost flat 10 the first one in the 10th, so I decided to make a small move and I 4-pinned.
And what happened at 4-pin? You just left it there by itself and...
Yes, I missed it.
Okay, just wanted to clarify.
But fortunately, it didn't matter because I was going to get run over the next game.
That's true.
Left it there by itself.
I was shooting so many single pin spares this week. I had to give them a break from hitting them so hard.
Yeah, I gave him a lot of breaks.
10 breaks.
At least 10. Who's counting?
I am. It's funny. Not what Tanner wants to see in the gate 2.
A roast story.
We need a score correction up there.
So what did Tanner do besides get 6?
Looks like
Went a
the
little
ball's
high.
A little high. That wasn't a pocket big 4?
No.
Tanner throws it hard and probably comes close to picking up everything he leaves.
Yeah, when Tanner leaves a split, it's kind of fun to watch because you know the pins are going to go flying. It's probably broke a few.
Sorry. I thought I had to make a scoring change
No.
there. We're cool.
It says 7-1, but equals 8 in the long run.
We're cool.
Technicalities.
We're cool.
Tanner did pick up the 4.67 today.
There was no spare in the 0 frame.
Alright, Haxton's up on 28.
Oh, Cubs just hit a home run.
Ooh, that's in.
Another shot.
Of course, Dan gets away with his high shot.
You know, though, he's playing it like a righty, though. It gets you out of trouble. If you overstuff the pocket, all you do is leave the 2-pin.
I'm sure Dan will have no problem converting this. Nailed it. I was going to start over, try to get the game off to a better start.
As Flo would say. Nailed it. Flo from State Farm or whatever? No?
Progressive.
Progressive. Is Jake
Get your insurance company right.
None of us are wearing khakis.
Well, Mattingly was wearing cargo shorts or cargo pants for some reason.
I'm wearing dirty khakis.
Those leather? They must look like leather.
They're Filsons.
Oh, with the French tickler.
Not a lot of lefties have the power to get a light hit like that on the gold pin.
No. Dan's just lucky.
Dan seems to bowl well in the center.
Yep, he does. We won our my first OVA titles with Dan here at the center, doubles. So we both usually like the center, and then more not.
His home away from home.
Tanner missed right early, and ball hit the friction and turned through the face. I don't know, in a way, Tanner kind of looks like he's beat to me.
Sorry.
He looks beat. I don't know, just his body language.
Like he's already accepting.
Yeah. I mean, I think that when he saw that he'd throw a shot exactly the way he wanted to, all he got for it was a ring 10.
By taking
Some of the air out of his sails.
Could also be that maybe he's trying to carry in it or create angle, carry that tempo, and he's just not even close if he tries it.
Sometimes when you adjust for carry, you end up, getting less than 9.
And that also takes the air out of you.
Yep.
Takes even more.
That's better. Oh, looked like he made a move in,
He did.
and then he also missed in.
Or, yeah, I would say that too.
That's a 2-pin.
And on the old standard pins, probably would have fell.
He did roll a lot of 2-pins this weekend.
He tends to do that.
Yep. All that forward roll and speed and rip.
Tanner's not out of it, but he's gonna need some help now.
He has to put his foot on the gas. Stan wants to win just as much as anyone I know. He doesn't care how much he's up. He's gonna try to put him away early if he can.
Didn't see that lead coming.
Dan's just breaking up those splits.
Yep. He's got that slow up the back roll. Never seems to get in trouble. Singles tournament.
What was that, Dean?
You heard me. I'm sure he's gonna hook at this. Dan likes to hook on the right side spares. Yep. Switches to a different reactive ball.
Dan has 2 spare balls right now.
Yep. Staying clean, staying out of trouble. Tanner's the one who's gonna have to start striking. What?
Almost.
Dan left a 6-pin? That's probably the first one of the tournament. Must be the both pins.
I was gonna say, every time I looked over, it was a trip 6.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he knows how to convert this spare.
Does he hook at it?
Oh, of course. He's gonna throw his deviate dude, slow wheel at it. Oh, he missed the left. Oh.
Probably threw the DVA dude, just had enough.
If I was Tanner, I would go back to another grappling tempo and just keep on making good shots.
Yep.
There's no way he can keep standing.
Good shot.
Is that light hit again?
That's a strong light hit.
Yeah. He's done that a few times now where the 5-pin goes down last.
Yeah, it has to be the 8th one we've seen from him tonight. But that's the carry line right there.
Tanner's up. He's down 12 pins this match. How much is he down after the first game?
Dan shot 240 or
So he's probably down roughly 40 from the first game. He's down 12 now, so roughly 50. He needs this one to try to pull even with Dan for this game, and then start working on the overall. He's got to have it though.
pretty good.
Oh yeah.
He was down by 42 after the first.
He's down by 42.
So he's down by about 55. Ish.
I'll give you an ish on that one.
Yeah, I need the ish. But Tanner throws another shot. Carries light. That's where the carry's at.
Dan's last 2 shots in this lane were a 3-pin and a 2-pin. Going high and light. Maybe, I don't know what kind of adjustment he needs to make. Maybe just make a quality shot.
I don't know. I don't really know how left-handers adjust.
I'm not sure they do.
Yeah.
Breaks up the split. 4-2-4. And,
Dan left the left-handed version of the 3-6.
when I think of like lefty combos, I'm like, wait, 2-4?
Whenever Dan is trying to tell me what he left, like there's some kind of combination, I just ask for the righty version of it, and then I mirror it in my mind.
Yo, okay, I know what you're talking about now.
Oh, 6-10, okay.
So then go straight with old Johnny. Uh-oh.
That's not what you want to do.
Dan lost bounce a little bit on that one and just sends him flying out to the left. But that's a miss from Dan. He's actually behind this game. Tanner could increase his lead or decrease Dan's lead here in this next frame.
It's a good shot for Dan right now.
He needs a strike to just get back on it. No good.
I agree.
He might be trying to play it safe, and that's why he's not making the aggressive shots.
Even a shot in the pocket would help a lot. Even if he had that's right.
Much better. Alright. Week 7, but hopefully
Back in the hole.
back in the hole.
And that's why he built leads. So when this happens,
Yep.
the pressure is still on Tanner to make the shot.
He took out a piece of tape out of his rubber ball. Maybe that's why he missed the last turn. Converts. Whenever Tanner's done checking out his phone, he'll go up there and throw the next shot.
Keep his mind off the bowling, or Dan's bowling maybe, to just focus on himself.
We got the cameraman out there adjusting some stuff, so Tanner's gonna have to wait for him.
It's a commercial break. It's about the 5th frame. Is it
Yeah, the camera guy's actually one of Dan's good friends, and he sent him out there to slow down Tanner.
So the camera's done.
Alright, we're down to 1 camera. So you guys got our point of view the rest of the match.
Hopefully Tanner was not using the camera as a pointed target, because now that's out of play.
That would be very unorthodox.
Yeah, that would. One surprising to Tanner though.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Out of the box thinking.
Pretty good. Oh, he sucks out the 10 this time.
He wasn't using the camera.
And his body language is completely opposite of the way he started the match. He wanted that one. I think that hope Dan gave him with the open changed his attitude a little bit.
Gave a couple fist pump there.
Double fist pump.
You're right.
Should he change his tape right here?
Not on a turkey.
Not on a turkey.
Dan ain't changing mid-turkey.
Dean says don't change your tape.
Offsets the weight. That's the way it rolls.
Good point.
This is a big shot for Tanner. It's in. Oh, man. Takes out the paralyzer. Walks off slowly like Stone Cold. Dan gives him a high five. More gamesmanship.
Camera's back in play.
Camera's back in play.
Oh, and the camera's back in play.
Maybe it was Tanner's friend. Tanner.
Maybe it's Tanner's friend. He'll remove it again for when he's up next.
That puts the pressure right back on Dan now.
Dan's actually trailing this game by 21. So the lead is cut to 21. The magic number for Dan to get to is 216, and no matter what, you can't lose. Money.
A good ball shot.
Yep.
It's in the hole. Rip City.
Dean with his bias clapping over here.
Someone in the crowd's going crazy to my right. Big fan of Dan Jackson, I heard.
All the fan is going crazy.
I also heard a second clap to your left.
Mr. Mattingly?
Might have been Mattingly, who Tanner beat, and so now he's rooting for Dan.
I personally always root for the person who beats me. Unless I hate him.
Oh! Should have been a strike. Put it in the hole.
That's not fair.
That was an awesome shot.
Come on.
Dan needs to spare this up now.
Dan's max now down 206, and the ball's in Tanner's hand. He can actually shut him out.
Not in the next frames, but
Not the next frame, but. Oh, please help.
Dan. Oh, Dan slides right past it. So Tanner's coming up here.
Now that the score is actually realistic, do you think there's any chance Tanner's getting nerves now that it's actually attainable? It's not some huge number.
Oh yeah. I think anyone would.
I think I would. I'm nervous watching.
My tummy hurts.
Wide right. Ooh, he almost got away with that one. Earlier he was splitting when he was missing right.
So what do we got here? I got 156.
I think it's all square.
It is. It is all even.
It's completely even. He spares this.
Tanner destroys Fourpin. Alright.
Fourpin will never be the same.
So we're switching to pay-per-view right now. You want to see the end of this match?
Put in your debit card information. $9.99 for the 9th and 10th.
Richards.
Per minute.
PayPal is D-Rich now.
The official PayPal. So now is a 1910 Mohawk almost.
It's in. Oh, and of course.
So Tanner makes so you cannot be shut out.
Now matter what Dan does, you can't show him about. If he hits all 4 here, the 9th and 10th, Tanner will have to hit all 3 to tie, and then we'll have to ask the tournament director what happens.
Yes. Trying to ask for a better finish.
Unfortunately,
Yes.
Last year too, you were carrying the zone.
Dan won by 1 pin last year.
Pretty good chance of doing that this year.
Another good ball.
That's in.
Doesn't hurt him too much.
He was on an open, so he doesn't lose count.
But now Dan needs to spare, and then he needs all 3 of the 10. If Dan throws all 3 here, it forces Tanner to get the
Double.
double.
A strike's also big here.
Strike is big, yes.
Strike here, make sure he gets full count on his spare.
Come on, ball. All right, one more. Come on.
Rip City.
Afraid to shot my Dan.
Dan aced that one. I agree. So is the fan behind me. Tanner doesn't look nervous at all, just sipping on his pretty water cup and
Sipping on some scissor.
just waiting for his turn.
Come on, ball. Be good. Be good. Yeah! Come on, all of them, damn.
The pressure is building. That was a huge shot by
That
Dan.
was huge. Clutch.
All these pins count here.
He needs all 10 here to force Tanner to double.
He's already forced the first strike.
Force the first strike, a strike forces 2.
All of them.
It's coming out.
Alright, there's a tie possibility now. Strike and 9 spares, a tie.
High drama.
He still has to double for the win.
Doubles a win. Strike 9 spares, a tie. Anything less, and Dan Jackson's your repeat champion.
Tanner past 10 back. Shot. Strike for win. 9 spare to tie, and anything less, Dan will repeat. He's on 41.
Yeah.
So we had a mistake.
So I guess 9's a win.
9 spare to win.
9 spare to win by 1. Tanner Spacey is your champion.
With the comeback win.
Comeback win.
Someone's got to be kicking himself.
Got through all that carry issues and came back to the win.
That's your champion.
Thanks for watching. Match's over. Terrence Spacey has come from behind the win. He gets a ring. What's top prize? And $1,200. Dan gets $800 for second. Thanks for watching. If you are watching, you then bowl from bowl next year.